Hey guys, welcome to the Cookie Effect Podcast. I'm your girl Cookie. Welcome back. How you guys feeling? Thank you guys so much. All my subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. All the new subscribers, how you guys doing? Welcome. Welcome to the Grown and Sexy Club. All right. Guys, today I just wanted to talk about a few hot topics. So before we get into it, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe down below, okay? Switch the notification bell so that you are reminded every time I post a video. And then don't forget to like this video if you do like it, okay? Share this video with all your friends, and I hope that my videos create conversation. I hope my videos makes you smile, giggle, and give you a different perspective of, whatever it is that we're talking about. All right. So on today's episode, I just wanted to talk about a few hot topics that were buzzing through the internet last week. Okay, now the first person I'm going to talk about is Miss Cynthia Bailey. I don't know if you guys watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Cynthia Bailey, she's a beautiful black woman. She used to be a supermodel, and she is now a reality star. She's an entrepreneur. She has a modeling agency, and she in Atlanta, and she also has I think she has liquor, some wine, beverage thing, alcoholic beverage thing, and also sunglasses, eyewear. Okay, and she's a really I like her. She's one of my favorites on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But she was trending last week because now, guys. All right, so how would you react, or how would you feel, or when I tell you guys the story, let me know what you guys think. Okay, now Cynthia has a 19-year-old daughter called Noelle. Okay, Noelle recently, okay, she dropped out of college, and I think she's pursuing acting and stuff, her acting career, modeling and stuff like that, just like her mom and dad. Her mom's a model, and her dad's an actor. So anyway, Noelle has moved in to Cynthia's fiance's LA home. Okay? Wow. Cynthia lives in Atlanta. She's been dating Mike Hill, who is a sports correspondent, and they've been dating, I believe, maybe about 2 years now, and he proposed sometime this year. Okay, so they're newly engaged, but they don't live together. They haven't figured it out yet. He lives in LA because of work, and she's in Atlanta because of work. So anyway, her 19-year-old daughter has moved in with him while her mother is not there, she's in Atlanta. How do you guys feel about that? The whole internet was going crazy because a few people were like, oh, hell no. I'm not letting my daughter live with my fiance. And my daughter's 19, it just seems weird. It just seems uncomfortable. How do you guys feel? Well, for me, at first, I was just kind of like, what's the big deal? Like, maybe, LA is where, her acting and things like that. And because her mom's not there, her mom's fiance is going to be like her stepdad. So I didn't really see anything wrong with that. But then when I spoke to my friends, some of them were like, oh no, Cooks, you cannot be trusting no man around your 19-year-old daughter, gorgeous daughter, walking around in her pajamas and her shorts and her beaters, and this guy is So a lot of women were not for it. A lot of women felt uncomfortable. But see, I don't have daughters, so I don't know. I can't exactly, but I understand how it must look, but her fiance seems like a a stand-up guy. He's a nice guy. He's been on the Real Housewives. He's been on the show a few times. So, like, I don't know. But if that were me, would I do it? Would I do it? I don't know. It depends on the circumstances. It depends. It's going to depend on a whole lot of things, how big is the house? Does she have her own side of the house? Is she in the back of the house? Like, how close is close? How are we living here? Is it too small for it to be weird? Is it, is she going to have her space and he's over down there and she's over here? Like, it's gonna take a whole lot of, it's gonna take a whole lot of things before I am fully okay with it. Yeah. But you can never trust your kids with any and anyone. So yeah, I understand why people are so appalled, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's between them. People, mind your business. Mind your business. Cynthia is a good woman, and I believe, she would have been making the best decision for her and her child. Plus her daughter's 19 and they are super close. So if anything shady was to go down, I'm sure she'll tell her mom, but it was a little strange. Now the next thing I wanted to talk about, did you guys hear? Congrats to Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber just got married. They just tied the knot over here in South Carolina. I believe it's South Carolina, either North Carolina or South Carolina, last weekend, or Monday or something like that. It was on a weekday. And the internet, as usual, was an uproar, not because of Justin and Hailey. Everybody really likes Justin and Hailey, but apparently everybody was kind of in uproar because they felt like Kylie Jenner, her outfit was way too much for a wedding, and she may have upstaged the bride. What do you guys think about that? Wendy Williams spoke about this. Shout out to Wendy Williams. She spoke about this. A few other people spoke about this. What do you guys think, Cookie Crew? Do you think those pictures, go on Google. I'll try to find the pictures to post it. But go on Google. She wore like a nice, the outfit was banging, yo. It was gold, but it was like, it was very exposed. It was very sexy. It showed her curves. It showed her skin. It showed all it. She was a Kardashian. And I'm not gonna lie, her outfit looked amazing. It looked banging. But I feel that it was a little too much. I feel like it was a little too much for the wedding. Like, at the end of the day, the Kardashians, I love them so much, but at the same time, there's time and place. You gotta respect your friends who invited you to their wedding. You gotta respect them enough to, respect the bride, and the bride is their friend. So it's like, how you gonna come so dressed up? Like she looked as though she was doing Paris Fashion Week or like Emmy Awards or Grammy Awards or something like that. She looked amazing, but it was just too much. And I feel like, you can't upstage the bride. Like, seriously, it's disrespectful. All eyes are gonna be on you instead of the bride. And then it was gold, and oh my God, it was a lot, but it was beautiful. I just felt like the time and place. But allegedly, that she and Travis Scott broke up. I loved them as a couple. I did like them as a couple, but they've broken up now, and she went to the wedding without him. She was with her daughter and her mom and her sister Kendall. So, girls, when you go through a breakup, you just want to look good. You just want to fix yourself up. You just want to, you know what I mean? It makes us feel better. It makes us feel better. So I can sort of understand how Kylie was feeling. She was probably dressing up, but not for the wedding, but for Travis Scott. Like, yeah, okay, he's gonna miss me. I'm gonna show him what he's missing. She was probably dressing up for Travis Scott, but she was going to the wedding. But yeah, so I felt like it was a little too much, Kylie. It was a little too much. What else do we have here? Okay, I love this one. On the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne and Angela Yee. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. I love them. Charlamagne and Angela Yee posted. Okay. Okay, they posted, "Are broke guys better in bed?" What do you guys think? Do you guys think broke guys are better in bed than maybe, guys with money and stuff like that? Okay. I thought this was hilarious. All right. I'd love to know what you guys think. If you're a guy and if you're broke, let me know if this is true. If you're a guy and you've got money, let me know what you think about this. If you're a girl and you've tried out a broke guy and you've tried out a rich guy, let me know what you think, because I ain't tried out none. So I don't know. But what do you guys think, though? For me, I think that that's really funny. How rich is rich? What levels are we talking? Are we talking McDonald's manager rich? Are we talking 9 to 5 rich? Are we talking celebrity rich? What are we talking about here? Number one, to determine who's rich and who's broke. Number one. Now, broke, what levels of broke are we talking about? Are we talking about paycheck to paycheck? Is that broke? Are we talking about homeless man on the street broke? Are we talking about a guy that just works a few hours and a few shifts in, McDonald's or Burger King or, whatever? Or are we talking about the guy that the trash guy, the guy that picks up trash, is he broke? I mean, he's got a job. Like, what is the levels of brokenness are we talking about? But that being said, I think I understand what this means, what this is trying to say. Okay? Now let me break it down. Right. So guys, women, women, we've been through a lot, especially if you're a woman of a certain age. You've dated guys so many times, you've had your heart broke so many times, you've made mistakes so many times, you've smashed the wrong guys so many times, like you've met all levels of men so many times. Right? So we know what this is trying to say is, as women, we realize that certain kinds of men put in certain kind of effort in the bedroom. Okay? So, a guy that is rich may or may not, but most times they don't really perform great in bed. You know why? Because they feel so entitled. They feel like, I'm paying for this hotel room, or I'm paying for this mansion, or I've taken you out to the best restaurants. You should please me. You should, I shouldn't do anything. I'm just going to lay here and you should do everything. Like, a lot of guys are like this. Trust me, a lot of guys are like this. And I don't even think it's just broke guys. It's just rich guys. I think pretty boys are like that. I think guys who have certain status in life are like that. I think, a lot of different groups of guys are like this. Guys who have muscles and things, they're like that too, because they think that their body is all it takes and we're supposed to just drop our panties. Like, no, that's not all it takes. No, sir. So I feel like, really, the statement, I understand it. A guy that's not so rich and doesn't feel so entitled, he kind of appreciates more. He kind of wants to prove himself more, and he might not be big in the pockets, but he might want to prove his manliness in the bedroom, so he goes in extra hard. He puts in that work. He make sure he shows you, like, my pockets may not be fat, but I can simmer you down. Whatever. But you know what I'm talking about. That's what I think. I think that, it depends on the individual, but a lot of the times, guys who are of a certain, level, status, tax bracket, they are sometimes quite lazy, okay, in the bedroom. Not my fault. I'm just saying what I know. They're quite lazy, and yeah, get your game up. Get your game up. Get your game up. All right, guys, that is apparently it. That's all I've got for you on my hot topics. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Follow me on IG. It's Cookie Effect Podcast. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe down below if you haven't yet done so. Share my videos, and you can also drop me an email. It's cookieeffect1@gmail.com. Okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Cookie Effect Podcast. I love you guys. Enjoy your week. Stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next episode. I'm your girl, Cookie, Miss Capricorn, Miss Talent Like Liz, Cookie Crew.